Great, and then walk over to correct. Brilliant, well done. So, remember, we're here to film your film. Now, there's been quite a lot of work that's been done. Actually, more so, Campbell's done a lot of work.
Yeah.
Based on, good old Campbell. So, based on the ideas that we all came up with. You remember the first session we had? We all sat around here and we came up with the idea of the story, which was about a boy called
James.
James, absolutely.
It's me.
Right. You never know.
It's me.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see how much of the story you remember. Yeah?
Go swimming?
He goes swimming. Okay, right, so he's a really good swimmer. Okay. So, why does he do swimming?
Because he's a
Because he wants to be an Olympic swimmer. That's right, Matt. Okay, right, so we've got James, he's a swimmer, and he wants to be in the Olympics. Right.
What can you tell us about the biscuit?
Put them in his rucksacks.
What about them though? Do you remember we talked about these?
It folds them in his rucksack.
What do they look like?
They're brown.
Yeah. And go on.
Lip. Olympic. Gold medal.
Olympic.
Rings.
Yes.
Rings.
That's right. They're like the Olympic rings, aren't they?
He's getting ready for swimming.
That's right. Who else is in the house, do you think?
I know Dad.
Mum and Dad, well done. Mum and Dad.
No.
So,
Only Mum.
oh, Mum. Oh, gosh, yes.
Only Mum,
Mum. Only Mum.
How come?
Only Mum.
We'll have to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, you see, I've got this.
He's working.
He's
Dad's
sorry,
working.
James.
His dad will be working.
Dad's
Where's he
working.
working?
James?
On
At the
the
harbour.
boat.
Yeah,
On the
Well
boat.
done. Well
On
done.
where, Riff?
On the boat.
On the boat.
That's right. Well
right.
done.
Well done.
He's sailor.
Because he's a sailor, Sarah. Wow.
In the middle of nowhere.
This is so good.
In the middle of nowhere.
Really
Well
good.
done. That's brilliant. And shall I show you what he was waiting for?
What?
Do you know what this is?
Oh wow.
Oh, right, so you said you
Black
done.
do.
That,
Black do.
that is an Olympic gold medal.
That is a real.
That is a real Olympic gold
Yeah.
medal. Has anybody seen the film Chariots of Fire? Because that was the Paris Olympics.
Was it
That
really?
was the Paris
You know
Olympics.
I mean
The
that.
Chariots of Fire film was the Paris
Not too
Olympics.
bad.
Oh, well. What Jo has done, because she's brilliant, is she's actually drawn some pictures with regard to how the scenes are going to look. Yeah? Wow. And we call that, in the movies, we call that storyboards. Yeah? Oh, got my pen's running out. There we go, storyboards. And this happens on literally every single Hollywood movie that you'll have seen. So Jo's literally, what she's done, she's read the script, the screenplay that Campbell has written, yeah, based on your ideas, and she's drawn how literally the scene's going to look on the camera. So imagine that this is what the camera will pick up. What do we see? Here.
He turns the alarm.
Ah, right, so we see a hand, bang, to turn that blooming alarm clock. You're also actor. You're also be responsible for being the crew. I do want each and every one of you to have a go at all these different types of jobs. Oh, it's got a boom pole, but it is. Right, and this actually holds the microphone. So you think this thing here, that's going to be capturing all the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, right, this is called a slate. Okay? Now, slate, we actually mean shot number. So every time Ben is taking a shot, we actually have to call it a different number. So our very first shot is number A1. So a great big A and a great big 1 there, sweetheart. That's it. That's brilliant. And a big 1 there. Lovely. So if we have to do it again, so let's say James snores in the wrong place. We have to do another shot of it. We call that a take. So if we have to do another film of it, we call it a take 2. So but our very first one is take 1. So I also want to see what's going on as well. Right, don't you worry about that, because that's for me. Right.
Hey, you!
That's for me. Right. So what I need to do is, you see that white, this white here? I need you to zoom into that. Right, now I need to do is, there's a button there. See that one there? Just press it. Starts flashing, let go. Right, now it looks a little bit more natural, doesn't it? Yeah? That's white balance. Right. Okay. Right, okay, so we want to get James in shot. Cut. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Ready? here we are in the food tech room in Barton Court School. We're going to be filming a scene involving James's friends making biscuits for him to try and get him in the pool. So it's probably going to be a bit mad and probably going to be loads of mess everywhere. So just well, I got my gloves.
I just turned into a kitchen musical.
Some of you away this afternoon, we have to sort of switch things around a little bit. So
It's a film, so we need lots of movements. Okay?
not yet, not until I say action.
Yeah.
Come on, then shout it.
Okay.
Right. And they're going to go. Ugh.
Take two.
That's it.
Starts looking at Jack. I want you to do that. Turn around and go. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't see anything.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because we'll film her in a moment. I can pretend she's looking at you. Okay. It is weird. I can see you. Okay, scene 1D, shot A1, take 2, and action. 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 Lovely, brilliant, well done. Okay. Remember when we were in the hub last week and we filmed you having a dream in bed? Well, this is a dream sequence we're going to shoot, okay? And the idea is we've got some blue lights here to give a little bit of sort of strange look, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go put a smoke machine right under there, okay? And hopefully have you coming through the smoke holding the Olympic gold medal, okay? That's the plan. We'll see if it works. We haven't really tried it yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay? So that's it. What you're doing, Sam, is you're blocking the light going into James. It means we can see the blue light even more. And when you've got enough,
I will. Not enough.
okay.
Forward. Go on. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Carry on, Jane. Jane, can you stay like that?
Don't stay like that.
We can't see a thing now.
Does that work?
We couldn't see him.
Right, welcome to the editing room. This is where we actually make the movie. So we actually shot all of the film on these little tapes on the cameras, and then what we did, we then used that little box over there, this one just there, a bit like your DVD player at home, to actually get all of that film into here, which is our editing computer. Because remember, we were using this, yeah, and all this paperwork. Because what I tried to do is from the script. So, for example, we did scene 5. Can everyone say scene 5? And this is where you all gather together at the edge of the pool. James can't get in the pool, and James is saying, "Well, I can't get in because we're not without my dad's biscuits." And we have people saying, "Well, what we're going to do?" And then all you guys then wandered off and tried to find some biscuits to give James, etc. Well, that's all down in the script. And then what I had to do is then work out what kind of shots would we need, okay? And so we had shot A1, shot A2, and that's where all of you were writing, you know, shot A1, A2, A3, and all the rest of it. Because then, what I'm able to do is work out what shots go where. So now we're just seeing everyone coming back. Okay, that's what we want. We're trying to tempt him with biscuits. Always not having it. Yep. Right, so now I think we've got what we call a rough cut of that scene. Brilliant. Now, have you enjoyed yourself on this film?
Yes, I have.
Yeah? And who have you been? What have you been playing?
I'm the Olympic swimmer.
Your Olympic swimmer called?
James.
Excellent. Give me a high five. Good man, good man. So Ben, what have you been? Who have you been? You've been the official timekeeper. Right, so you've been timing James, haven't you? Have you enjoyed yourself? Have you? Give me a high five. Good man. Brilliant.